What's going on, guys? TTL here, and welcome to the video. We're going to be going over the top 5 MLB plays for today. Today is October 7th, 2023. It's early in the morning. We have plenty of time to get all of these plays that I'll be talking about in. So let's get into the video. I do want to make a huge announcement right before we do get started, though. So Worlds for League of Legends, the World Championships starts in a day and a half. It starts on the 8th at midnight, going into the 9th, so Eastern time. So for that reason, I'm doing a huge sort of giveaway where you can sign up to the Patreon if you're interested. You'll get every single one of my personal Prize Picks, Underdog, and Sleeper Slips for every single sport. You'll get full all-access VIP, which is a $20 per month regular price. You'll get sportsbook bets, watch parties, VIP only giveaways, tons of different stuff, and you get it free for 7 days. You just have to sign up to the Patreon before the 9th at midnight, because that's when I'll take this free trial away. I highly recommend this, guys. Go try us out. This is going to be one of your only chances to give us an honest try. You don't have to sign up to any website if you don't want to, nothing like that. You just sign up to Patreon, get that 7-day free trial, and you can give us an honest go and see if you enjoy being in the Patreon, being a VIP member. So loving this setup that Patreon has for free trials. Go ahead and sign up, guys. The link to the Patreon is in the description down below and in the comments, the pinned comment, it should be. So I really appreciate it. I would love to talk to you guys in the Discord, show some of that love in the Discord that you guys have been showing on the videos. And let's just get into the picks, guys. I do really think this is a great value, though, and a great opportunity for you guys to try us out. So let's get into this, though. One of my top picks of the day is actually Ranger Suarez over 3.5 strikeouts. Now, I know what you guys are thinking is versus the Braves. The Braves are killer. The Braves are the only team that I've actually gone and seen in person. I love seeing the Braves in person as well, especially when they have seasons like this one and they're absolutely just dominating. But Ranger Suarez for 3.5 strikeouts is just super low. I also do love this on sports books. If you guys need a sports book for the World Championships and for the playoffs for MLB and all that, World Championships meaning League of Legends, feel free to sign up to THUNDERPICK. There's a link to that in the description and in the pinned comment as well. THUNDERPICK is the sponsor of the videos for this month. So they've really helped me out. So make sure to show them some love, guys. THUNDERPICK have been terrific to me. But I did take this over there as well as a solo prop, and this was posted in VIP. It's around -115 odds. So I do prefer the odds on the solo prop rather than the like -135 that PrizePicks gives you. So let's go ahead and go to our partners at Outlier so we can look at the stats of this play. Around -110 odds on most sports books, +100 on BetMGM, and he's hitting 86% of his games this season. 19 of 22 starts is what that means, and we can see that his strikeouts per 9 innings versus the Braves actually goes up. He goes from an 8.5 to a 10.5. He gives up less walks and hits per inning. He gives up less earned runs allowed on average versus Atlanta. And if we take a look at the head-to-head, he's gone over 3.5 strikeouts in every single game versus the Braves since he started pitching. So, I mean, he's 7 for 7 against the Braves. Let's make it 8 for 8 today. Now, don't get me wrong. I still want the Braves to win. I am on their money line. I like the Braves. I love them. But I do think Suarez can get 4 strikeouts. I mean, that's all we're asking for here. I do think he can get 4 strikeouts and the Braves still win this. So I love this play. I'm going to take it. Again, it's Ranger Suarez over 3.5 strikeouts. The only other pitcher prop that I'm taking on PrizePicks at least today would be Merill Kelly under 5 strikeouts. I actually took this at under 4.5 for -105 odds on THUNDERPICK. So under 5, I love this on PrizePicks. That's around the odds I would give it. And we're going to see on Outlier, you're going to be a little bit confused because when we take a look, you can see Merill Kelly over 4.5 has hit in 8 of his last 10. He's hitting 73%, which is 22 of 30 games this year. And it looks great. I mean, like from first look, when you're using Outlier, you would be like, wow, I'm going to take this Merill Kelly over. And then you think he's versus the Dodgers. And if we take his alt line to under 4.5, yeah, it looks like a ton of red. But then we go to head versus the Dodgers. And he's cast this in 8 of 13 in the head-to-head. He's cast this in every single game, the under, in every single game this year that he's played versus the Dodgers. And then you look, and in those games, he pitched 3.2 innings, 5.2 innings, 6 innings, 5 innings. And you think that it's the playoffs, and he's most likely not going to go more than 5 innings. And then you take a look at his stats versus the Dodgers. And this was with a very large sample size, 20 innings pitched, so the average of around 4 or 5 games. And he's given up 4 earned runs allowed compared to his 3.2 on average. He's given up, his strikeouts per 9 goes all the way down from 9.4 to 4.8. And his walks plus hits per inning goes from 1.1 to almost 2. So he gives up a ton of hits to the Dodgers. He gives up more runs than on average to the Dodgers, and he gets half the amount of strikeouts that he normally does. Literally half. So I love this under 4.5 play, especially on sports books when you can get it for almost plus money. I love the under 5 play as well, just because that gives us a little bit more of a wiggle room in case he does get that 5th K. But I would take either line. Just make sure if you get 4.5, you're getting it for almost plus money. I would not take 4.5 on PrizePicks necessarily, but if you're on an app like Sleeper, where you're getting like 1.95x or 2.1x or something like that for the under 4.5, just go ahead and do that. The next 3 plays are going to be hitters. I know you guys are so happy right now. You guys are so happy that I said that, because every single video I make, I get comments. Bro, it's the playoffs. These pitchers are getting pulled early. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Well, here's 3 batter props that I really like today. And we're going to take a look at the bases for the first one. This is the only flex play of the day. I would not power play this one. And it's Geraldo Perdomo under 1 base. So under 0.5 base versus the Dodgers. Kershaw's pitching for the Dodgers, usually a really good pitcher. And we can see for Perdomo, he's stayed under in half of his games this season. Literally 51%, 71 of 139. And he tends to strike out quite a bit versus Kershaw. So I do like that in 4 at-bats. He has a 25% strikeout chance. So he struck out once out of 4. I like this. He usually has an average of 3.6 plate appearances with 0.7 hits. I like Kershaw today. I don't think Perdomo is going to be able to get this hit. Again, this is my only flex play of the day. I'm a little bit iffy on it, but I am adding it to my 5 pick. And then the last 2 are both going to be hitter fantasy scores. So I do love a few of these today. And the first one is going to be Marcus Semien over 6.5. We can check his last 5. He's hit in 3 of his last 5. We'll take a look at him on Outlier. His over 1.5 bases is just barely plus money. His over 1.5 hit run RBI is minus 140 odds. He's hit it in 66% of his games this season. I'm loving this over 1.5 hit run RBI, but there's not that. We don't have that. When we search up Semien, we don't have that on PrizePicks. The next best thing is the 6.5 fantasy score. We can take a look at the fantasy score and how it's scored. A single is 3, doubles 5, triples 8, home run is 10. A run is 2, and a run batted in is 2. So I like this, guys. Also, if he gets walked, he gets 2. So he doesn't have to get a hit if he gets walked, which could happen. But if let's just say he goes over his HRR, which was 1.5 hit run RBI, that's immediately at least 5 points of his 6.5, because you would get at least a single and at least a +2. Then if he gets a run himself, he's cashing it. If he gets a double and a run batted in, that's cashing it. And then, of course, if he gets a home run, he's going to cash his fantasy score. But I really like the odds that Semien goes over that, as well as his HRR, if that gets added on. And then the last play of the day is going to be Austin Riley. So we're going to take his fantasy score as well. And we're going to take that over 7.5, similar to his HRR. You could take his 1.5 HRR as well. I do like that quite a bit. But let's take a look, right? Over 1.5 HRR is minus 115 odds. So you could easily take that. His over 1.5 bases is plus money on some, and then minus 105 on FanDuel for some reason. But excuse me, guys, I do apologize. His over 0.5 runs is actually favored more than his 1.5 bases because the Braves just hit a ton, and they know if he gets on base, there's a good chance that he's going to get a run from his other batters. But he's hit this in 3 of his last 5. I really like this personally, especially versus the Phillies. Once Ranger Suarez is out of the game and gets pulled, whether that's 4th, 5th inning, whenever that is, I do think that the batters for the Braves are going to go heavy. So loving this play again today. Again, the only flex play is Perdomo under over 0.5 bases because I'm a little bit iffy on it. The rest, feel free to power them however you'd like. The 2 pitcher props are my top 2, and those are the 2 that I took on sports books as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, go sign up to Patreon, guys. It's a 7-day completely free trial. No payment necessary. No commitment necessary to get in the free trial. So go sign up, guys. I do appreciate it. Hopefully I can talk to you guys in the Discord. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Share some love in the comments. Share some love in the Discord as well, guys. And let's just keep on killing these plays, and I'll see you guys there.